Hi, welcome to Therapy for Nerds. My name's Cassidy, and today we're going to be talking about Aggretsuko and Carl Jung's theory of individuation. Two things that anyone who knows anything about the other probably doesn't think go together. But we're here to have fun and to learn, so stick with me. Aggretsuko is an adorable show made by Sanrio. Yes, that is the company that made Hello Kitty. And it's up on Netflix. And if I'm doing this correctly, this should be coming out the same day the second season comes out. So, fingers crossed I'm able to get that done. Kinda didn't realize the second season was coming out until just like the other day. The show follows a red panda named Retsuko and her struggles as an everyday female office worker in Japan. Retsuko lives a bit of a double life. She can't let anyone know about her secret. Her preferred coping skill is to scream death metal. She guards the secret with her life, making sure no one would ever suspect little, mild-mannered Retsuko would ever be into something like death metal. I adore this show, and I have watched it more times than I can count, and I don't normally like to rewatch shows that many times, especially not just right after I finish the first season. It is somehow more relatable than most live action TV shows and most slice of life dramas. The characters are fun and dynamic, the conflicts are relatable. There is a lot I could unpack with this show. I could talk about her choice in coping skills, or how the show portrays relationships in both work and personal. But instead, like I said earlier, I'm gonna mix it up and we're gonna have some fun. A simplified look at Jung's theory of individuation is that it's a process of bringing the personal and collective unconscious into the conscious. People who are closer to achieving individuation are healthier, more mature, more responsible, and closer to understanding human nature. Throughout the show, we see two sides of Retsuko. In the office, we see her persona, or the mask that she uses around others. This is her socially acceptable self. She is a people pleaser who does her best to not rock the boat at work. She puts her head down and just does all the work that gets put on her desk, even when it's someone else's work that is given to her. When she is pushed to her breaking point, her shadow self comes out, her aggressive nature that she attempts to keep from the people around her. The only times she brings out her shadow self is when she thinks no one else is around. So, like when she's the last one to leave the office, or when she's in the bathroom for some reason, or when she's in her own room, private room in a karaoke bar. Retsuko is ashamed of her shadow self. She goes out of her way to isolate herself and make sure that there's no possible way for her secret to be exposed. Take, for example, her attempts to keep Washimi and Gori from finding out. These are two women that she looks up to and admires. Both women are higher up in the company, highly successful women that seek to take Retsuko under their wings. But at the beginning of their friendship, Retsuko makes excuses to leave so that she can go do karaoke alone. Once Washimi and Gori draw out her secret, she's able to relax and create a very strong bond with these women. During the show, we see Retsuko attempt to shove down her shadow self when she gets in a relationship with Retsuko. I love how this show portrayed the relationship and subsequent breakup. Retsuko isn't a bad guy. He's just a bit, well, like the show says, like a space cadet. He only seems to be in a relationship because his coworkers said he should be in one. He treats Retsuko okay, and tries to be what he believes a loving boyfriend should be, but we as the audience can see the cracks in the relationship. In an effort to relate to him on a more personal level, Retsuko shows him her shadow self, bringing him to karaoke and serenading him with a song about herself. Retsuko doesn't understand. This is a big deal for Retsuko. She's putting her heart on the line, showing her deepest secret, and barely gets any reaction. And so the relationship ends, and Retsuko goes back to her normal life. In order to find a truly fulfilling relationship, Retsuko needs to begin the process of individuation and find her true self. Retsuko is neither fully the timid office worker or rage-filled metal singer. Her true self is somewhere in the middle. It is only through accepting both aspects of her life that she can find a better balance in her life. Her shadow self, this aggressive side, can help her timid office self start to set better boundaries with her boss and coworkers. According to the trailer, season 2 seems to focus heavily on relationships. I can only hope this means she'll get closer with her coworker Haida, who seems to have his own shadow self that seems pretty punk. I can't wait to watch season 2. Chances are I already have, hopefully. A little busy this Friday, today. What does your shadow self look like? What does your persona self look like? How far along in the individuation process do you think you are? Let me know in that comment section below. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe, like, comment, all that other YouTubery stuff. Bye!